Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another episode of this Manchester United save. Is episode 102, 102. And yeah, we're going to kick this episode off with a game against Barcelona in the Champions League, who we did face I think it was either the quarterfinals or the semi-finals last season. They did give us a go. Hopefully it's going to be a challenge, but obviously we're going to have to persevere because I do want to win the Champions League in the last season. But score lines like 5-1 and 3-1, like you saw against Marseille, it's definitely going to make it a boring tie. Well, a boring tie is good for us, but I'm not too sure if it's entertaining for you guys. But I'm going to play to the best of my ability. If they just let me blitz them, then it is what it is. In terms of games for the rest of the episode, we've got Nottingham Forest in between the two ties. So we're going to have the home game right after that one. We can potentially clinch the title against Nottingham Forest or Newcastle United. We will include the trophy celebration, whether it's in the game off camera or the game that we end up playing right after this one coming up next. Chelsea's going to be the last match of this episode where we can potentially clinch our 6th FA Cup trophy. Right now we've won 5 EFL Cups, and yeah, I think domestically it's been a successful series. I couldn't really say the same for the FIFA 22 save because we really struggled to get out of the 3rd round, 4th round and 5th round of the FA Cup. Sometimes we struggled in the EFL Cup. But that's the sort of challenge that I was kind of looking for. But it was quite frustrating in FIFA 22 because I'd always lose to some weird goal. In FIFA 23, at least there was a few times where I did get played off the park and I did deserve to lose. But yeah, we're thinking about the past too much. Let's head off into the next game, which is the future. We're at the Camp Nou. We're gonna be hosted by Barcelona. I'm sure they're not just going to turn up and allow us to just play our football willy-nilly. We're going to go with the typical formation, 4-3-3. I don't really feel too comfortable using the 3-4-3 formation. Unless the second leg gives us an opportunity to do so. Like I said, I do want to play them off the park for the first one and see how we get on. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the starting 11s as both heavyweight sides are looking to book their spot in the Champions League final. Okay, so for the first leg, we're going to go with the typical formation, 4-3-3, typical lineup. We have Johan Crespo in goal, Urian Timbers at the back with Lacroix, Corbett and Malacia. Martinez is in the midfield with Bellingham and Perrin. Abbas is playing off the right, Richie's the number 9, and we have João Felix playing off the left-hand side. Free kick taken short. Richie, right foot strike! Maya is forced to make that save. Felix swings this one in. Header from Corbett. Livramento off the line. Lacroix. Felix. Back into Lacroix. Who ends up with Felix despite Lacroix almost losing possession for United. Still piling on that pressure. It's very important that we got players on their toes moving around. So Barcelona, they're not making it easy. Batty and Didi will switch to the right side. Kulusevski heads it down. Livramento, Bruno. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Nice shot. Nice movement from Barcelona. And there was a brilliant save at the very end of that move. And that's thanks to Johan Crespo. Remains 0-0. Got to run down this right hand side. We tried to pick a ball out. We end up finding Abbas. Ooh, Abbas thinks this into the center. Header from João Felix. Forces a save out of Mao. Ferran Torres dinks it forward. Don Timber. Abbas. Going to be a terror in the semi-finals, I can already tell. Malacia into Richie, who drifts out wide. Back into Malacia. Felix. Bellingham feeds it back into João Felix. First touch too hard. Tried to squeeze it in from that tight angle. I don't know what I was thinking. But it's positive play nonetheless. Ferran Torres. Oh, ball drip A smash to the right side. Kulusevski through on goal, and again, Crespo unexpectedly having to make a save. Need to wake up. Can't allow through balls like that in behind. Fati. 28 minutes on the clock. It's still 0-0. Fati plays it on the inside into Ndidi. Bruno gets challenged by Martinez. Done by the Argentine. 32-year-old has been really solid in this save. Malacia. Richie can turn, right foot strike. Not testing the keeper out this time. Ndidi. Barcelona applying that pressure. Come on, we need to concentrate now. Or bet. I'm going to line them up with Valverde just so they don't play that smart pass. They end up playing it in the end. Ferran Torres scores. It's 1-0 to Barcelona. I knew Valverde was going to be the target at some point, but Valverde quickly moves it on into the path of Ferran Torres, who dispatches of that opportunity quite well. We're trailing at the Camp Nou. Look at this. Patient play. Bruno Fernandes was the guy who played the ball before the assist. Valverde calmly moves the ball along, squares it into Ferran Torres, who just smashes it home. A lot of the goal to aim from. It's not Crespo's fault whatsoever. Okay, we're going into the interval 1-0 down. It's not the start that I hoped, like I said, right after the goal. But who would have thought it? The side that gave us problems in Group H at the start of the season is the side that we're going to be taking on to try and get a spot in the final. And they're playing really well, if I'm honest with you. I feel like it's end-to-end stuff, but Barcelona have obviously nicked the goal. We start the second half off patiently, making their way forward. Here's Ferran Torres. He's got a few tricks to showcase, and he ends up wasting a lot of time just to do that. Malacia, let's go, let's punish them after that. João Felix returns it to Malacia. Malacia bursting forward, Livramento's on him, barely any support in the centre. Malacia cuts it back, Richie's there, the shot from Richie. Maya makes another save, keep it in momentarily, but we get a corner kick. So we're making a change. Perin is off for Gallo, moving Gallo to the left. João Felix is playing as our number 10. We are severely missing that creativity from Szoboszlai, if I'm honest with you. But we're going to keep trying to plug away. Oh, come on, João Felix, man. Come short. What is he doing? Always flat-footed, this guy. When these players want to move lazy, they are the most laziest players you could ever imagine having in your side. Ball played over the top. Come on. Richie should be beating this guy in a foot race. I don't care if this is Kunde. It's Richie, for crying out loud. I'm pressing triangle to play it in the gap for Richie, but it doesn't even register it. Kofi with the shot. Nice save again by Crespo. If it wasn't for him, this tie would be dead and buried in favour of Barcelona. Ball played over the top. Come on, Richie. Deal with this. Richie. Oh, come on. Oh, my goodness me. I tried to slip Abbas in, but there was a crucial block put in by De Ligt. I can't be angry at him for doing his job. I'm just more annoyed with Richie. Play the ball a lot faster, and then we get the goal. Been a poor afternoon in front of goal, man. I press triangle before the ball even arrives at his feet. He takes a touch like an idiot. Ooh, come on, Bernard. You should have two more. Where's this energy that Bernard had at Bayern Munich? Like, just bulldozing through defenders. The guy literally bullied Lisandro Martinez, but can't handle Kunde, this injury-prone youth. Oh, Kofi, through on goal. Well done, Crespo. Let's get this ball up the other end. Should have waited. But this just shows the determination in the side. Who's trying to get forward and who's not. And right now, we're going to have to settle for a 1-0 defeat away from home. Take it back to the OT and do a bit better, because this is shocking. This was all shocking. First half, we were all over them for the first half an hour. Second half, I mean, the game was flipped on its head. Barcelona was in control from the start of the second half to the end. They knew what they were doing. They took all the energy out of us and just kept hitting us on the break. Hats off to Xavi and his players. They definitely deserve the win. But these players, they need a talking to. They need a talking to. Okay, Man City, they've played an extra game, and as you guys can see, they've ended up dropping points. They ended up drawing another game. So they've got 10 draws, 3 losses, and 21 wins, with 34 points on the table, with 4 games remaining, meaning they can only accumulate 12 points. So we have 84. We need a point to match the maximum amount of points that they can get. I do see myself getting the victory, and it'll be even sweeter winning the league title, our last league title in front of the home fans. We do need to bounce back after that defeat. Our unbeaten run ended at 16. We obviously can't create a significant unbeaten run with the small amount of games that we got left on camera to play. But yeah, I am confident we're going to clinch the title in the next game. The only game that worries me is the one after that, because we are currently losing to an impressive Barcelona side. So Richie steps up to take the free kick, puts his foot through it, over the bar it goes. Gives the ball up. Here's Gallo on the ball on the left hand side. Malacia. Jude Bellingham can turn. Gallo. Plays it forward into Richie. Richie on his right foot. Lopez again called into action. Ball played into the box. Go on, Bellingham. Deal with that. Acrobatic clearance. It's a standard header would have done in that moment, because Nottingham Forest are back. Sean Lucas with the pass into Pepe. Crespo making a crucial save in front of goal. Okay, this one last time. Left foot strike from Pepe. Was aiming for the bottom right corner. Nice safe left hand from Joan Crespo. Ojeda. Burst forward into space. He's got Jean Lucas. Tackled. Loses the ball. Richie turns. Perrin thinks over the top. Richie, right foot strike. There we go. 1-0. Richie's finally on the score sheet in this episode. I'm happy it didn't take him too long in this game. Hopefully that will build up his confidence for the next one. Some decent football now. Getting control over the ball. Alvarado drops the shoulder, moves to the right. It's got support. Cuts it back into Richie. It's not the position I need him in. Abbas. Perrin. Oh, who needs Richie when you got Perrin in front of goal? Not Pau Torres, Pau Lopez with a cracking save. So Richie's 30th goal in the league campaign. It's what's got us ahead in this game. So waiting for the moment to strike for the second. It might be early on in the second half. Oh, Alvarado dink over the goalkeeper. Pau Lopez embarrassed by our fullback, and we finally double this lead. Let's go. Ball played forward by Perrin. Alvarado makes a lovely run into space. Doesn't really have the right to do so, and definitely doesn't have the right to finish exactly like that. But Alvarado finds himself on the score sheet yet again. Douglas Richie hits it. Stayed hit. That's for certain. Played him behind. Alvarado does well to recover. Completely blitzes him off the ball. Let's go. Tried to get around him. Almost worked. Shirky. Well done, Alvarado. Tracking back again after his mistake. Come on. Martinez loses it cheaply. Pepe. Shirky back into Pepe. Takes a shot. Crespo unexpectedly having to make a save. Pepe's quite dangerous. You can't allow him to shift the ball onto his left. He's always going to have a goal. Challenge from Alvarado. Does well. Come on, Martinez. Do better than that. He's not had a good game. Lissandro. Torreira tries to play one forward, and LaCroix makes a crucial interception inside the penalty area. We've got Bernard looking for Malacia down this left-hand side. Keeps the ball in. Malacia. Ooh, Perrin into Bernard. 3-0. 3-0. We have scored another. Look at this. Lovely movement from all four of those players in the picture. We could have gone for either or. Gallo, Perrin, or Bernard. In the end, we've gone with Bernard. He slipped through on goal, and it's a simple finish from the Frenchman. Okay, so 73 minutes is on the clock. We are taking off Perrin and Malacia. Aiden McHugh is also making his way on the field alongside Mendes. Pepe, Sean Lucas, Shirky. Well done, LaCroix. Let's go. We need to punish them now. Here's Gallo. All over the top, Bernard, come on Bernard, ignore the challenges. Elias Bernard, go around the keeper, doesn't go around the keeper, but sends him either way. 4-0 is the scoreline, that's his 22nd goal in this league campaign. Smash that to the right, Abbas flicks that on, go on Mendes, take that in your stride. Mendes controls it with his head and then he's caught by Biancon. But that's it. That's it. We are crowned league champions. It's not a surprise. We've been very consistent throughout the course of this season. Obviously, we had a few games that I wasn't too happy with the performance, but like every other season, we find a way to persevere through those kinds of games. A lot of matches where we don't deserve to win, but we come out on top, which is always a mark of true champions. One last walk up this podium for my guys. And it's going to be Lisandro Martinez to lift up this prestigious trophy. We've come a long way, guys. I hope you guys haven't found this season too boring. Obviously, we haven't had much to do in terms of the transfer market. The team was already built, I'd say, from season 5. But hey, you guys asked for season 8. I gave you guys season 8, and we've delivered the trophies yet again. I say trophies, this is the first major trophy. I'm already getting ahead of myself. We still have Chelsea to play in this episode to secure the double. And then we could potentially make our way into the Champions League final. Okay, moment of truth. Man United versus Barcelona. The tie at the minute is 1-0 to Barcelona. And it's not a mountain to climb. It's just a deficit that we wish we didn't have to go into this second leg with. Koundé's leading out the Barcelona side. Lisandro Martinez obviously is leading us out. We have gone with our 3-4-3 formation. Yes, I've taken a gamble. Maybe I've overthought this one, but I do want to try to get as many bodies forward and try to suffocate them and try to force as many goals into the back of the net as possible. Because last game we had a lot of chances in the first half, just couldn't take any of it. I thought Richie could have bagged himself a hat-trick if he was having a good day. But yeah, let's get this game underway. Let's try to fight our way into the final. But just know that these players that we built from the ground up, like Gallo, Richie, Abbas, they all got something to prove now. The class of 28 are dealing with some adversity. Let's see if Bernard can set things straight with this free kick. Elias Bernard with the shot, deflects out for a corner. Parisi goes forward, Delict into Parisi again. Let's go. Ball drilled into the box. Come on, Crespo, deal with that. Commands the area. Come on, get bodies forward, get bodies forward. Where's all the runs? What's Gallo doing? Martinez. Gallo should be running, not Malacia. Oh, 1-2 between Malacia and Bernard. Livramento. It's the interception. Kulusevski. Try go attacking. Ravella. Barcelona just happy to have the ball. Livramento down this right hand side up against Timber. Shouldn't be over there, but he is nonetheless. Let's go. João Felix, he's playing as a number 10, by the way. If you guys are seeing him, far too central. Abbas. Oh, ball over the top. Referee handball. Come on, handball. Find the red shirt in the box. Ball goes in. Lovely put. Ball into the box. It was quite dangerous. The flick on made it even more dangerous from the Barcelona player. Gallo. No pressure there. Parisi controls it on his chest and hooks that away momentarily. Bellingham. Gallo. Gallo on the ball. João Felix can turn, right foot strike. Oh, goes past the left-hand post. Maya can count himself lucky that that wasn't on target. That's the angle that João Felix will love to take a shot from. To find that equalizer as quick as possible. Hopefully, oh no, I thought Ravella was through. Hopefully the equalizer could deal a blow to the confidence of the Catalans. Martinez driving forward. Gallo. Bellingham. Ooh, Bernard dummies it. Right foot strike. There's the equalizer. Bernard's in hot form. We could have gone with Richie because he had a good game in the previous one. But I feel like Bernard, his sharpness is higher. Right now, no one can stop him. Just dummies his international teammate Koundé and just finds the opposite corner. We're back into the game. The pressure's proven to be a bit much. Madonna, LaCroix. Fatty still has the ball glued to his feet. What is going on here? Oh, this is jammy. Thank you, Timber. Deals with that. Shao Felix. Bernard. Got a Bass. We're getting bodies forward. We're outnumbered, but we look like we're the more confident guys getting forward. Oh, what a goal. What a goal. You can't, oh my days. You can't even practice that on the training ground. That's how sweet that move was. At least Bernard with a second goal. It's just disgusting football. I can't even have my hand on the pad anymore. I should be locked up. On aggregate, 2-0 to score on the night. Old Trafford is bouncing at the minute. United fans singing their hearts out as Abbas gets forward. Header from Bellingham, not on target. It's unfortunate. Got Ravella. Is he going to switch play? He had an option to. He opts out. I'm going to drop down to defensive now as we head off into the interval quite soon. Abbas receives the ball from Shao Felix. Shao Felix with the right foot strike with the Trevella. Maya gets fingertips to it. I'm expecting a corner kick. I definitely look at the player a lot differently. I think this entire season has changed my attitude towards that signing. At first, I was dreading the fact that he could potentially be one of my worst signings in any of my series because how much we spent on him and how many sitters, not even sitters, clutch moments he didn't take. The second season, he's definitely made up for it. Shao Felix, Abbas. He's got Parisi ahead of him. But now making an unselfish run. It's forced out wide. Parisi stands him off. We've got a throw in down this right hand side. Bernard. It's up against Delict. Bernard. Oh, come on, man. Needed to get his balance. And Sufati. It's got Ravella running into space. Ravella has the ball. He's moved out wide. Ravella shielding it. Is he going to go with a cross? He drills it in. LaCroix, what was that, LaCroix? Gives the ball up to Ferran Torres, who ends up giving away a goal kick. Substitution being made. Kofi is on for Ferran Torres. Playing it on the inside to Shao Felix. Going to drill a ball forward. Abbas can take it down on his left foot. Abbas takes a shot, cracks the bar. Oh my days. This is lovely football from our players. I want to get a third to increase the deficit in the tie. But look at that. The Egyptian magician. Almost had all the Barcelona fans' hearts in their mouths. Ravella takes a shot. LaCroix's right there. Valverde inside the penalty area. Ooh, well done, Malacia. Nice interception. Lovely defending from my defenders in this game so far. Ball played over the top. Go on, Bernard. He beats Koundé in a foot race. Bernard with the hat-trick. Bernard with the hat-trick. He's made it count. Every opportunity that's come his way, he's taken it. 3-1 is the score in the tie. Oh, my God. I'm so happy. RemelHD, guys. RemelHD. Look at this ball over the top from Abbas. Lovely. I didn't know he had it in him. I just saw him as one of them front guys that goes on dazzling runs and maybe can cross it from time to time. Obviously, he's got a lot of assists, but I feel like a lot of it was just that final third assist. I've never seen him really play a ball over the top like that on the receiving end of a crunching challenge, but the ball was 100% won by the Barcelona defender. We've got Fatty, Kulusevski, Fatty, Kofi, Kulusevski. Oh, they're doing this fast passing stuff again, and they're back into the game. Yeah, it just feels scripted sometimes when they do stuff like that. But oh well. Valverde scored. It's 3-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. Well done, LaCroix. Timber. Richie. Lovely maneuver there. Finds Abbas. Richie. Jude Bellingham. Drills it into Richie. Richie with his left foot. 4-1 is the score. 4-2 is the scoreline and the tie now. I just feel like this is it. I really feel like this is us marking our territory. We probably find ourselves in the final after that goal. Never say never. You already know what the FIFA gods are like. Whether they want to be kind to us or not, we need to find out. But in my head, I'm already thinking about the Champions League final in the next episode now. Ravella, Valverde. What a ball into Kofi. Hadi Kofi, Senegalese international, has an opportunity to take a shot. He does exactly that. But he's wasted it. He's wasted the opportunity to get a consolation. And that's it. Barcelona are out again. To the hands of Manchester United. The Red Devils are through to the Champions League final. I wonder who we've got. Bring on PSG, man. We need to run that rematch back. I know we played them in the Super Cup final and beaten them, but I want to play them in an actual European final, not at a curtain raiser. Elias Bernal, the hat-trick. Fantastic performance from the Frenchman. We've got the FA Cup final to think about. Obviously, before that, we're going to play 2 games off camera, and then we'll meet up at Wembley again. So the second time around, we did things properly in the second leg. Abbas with a man of the match performance, 8.5. He ran everybody ragged down that right hand side. Anyone who tried to cover any player out of position, they were shown why that player before them is now out of position. They just didn't want any of the smoke. He only got 1 assist, but his overall performance was just outstanding. Richie came off the bench to bag himself a goal, but not, as you already know, scored a magnificent hat-trick. 2 assists from Jude Bellingham that went unnoticed, if I'm honest with you. Shao Felix got an assist as well. Boom, there you go. We got PSG in the final. I'm happy. I'm happy. Things are falling into place. Why can't I be happy? 4-1 against Barcelona when we were 1-0 down in the tie. End up winning 4-2. We got PSG. We can get payback against them. We've played not Barcelona, Real Madrid enough times in the Champions League final. We need to switch it up. It's quite annoying though, because I know PSG's side is completely weak compared to the side that they had. They had Mbappe, they had Messi in good form when we first played them in the final. I'm not gonna underestimate them going into this Champions League final in the next episode. But like you've seen time and time again, my players always find a way to get results, even when our back's against the wall. Like I said, when we won the Premier League, there are games where we don't deserve to win and we just end up winning. Okay, we played the 2 games off camera where we won by narrow victories. 2-1 against Newcastle away from home and 2-1 against Everton away from home. We don't really necessarily have to take a look at the table to see what it looks like, but I mean, for those who actually do still care about other sides in the league, we're going to do so. So Liverpool, they still remain in top 4. They are 3rd place. They've overtaken Chelsea yet again. These guys just keep overtaking each other back and forth, back and forth. But they're breathing down the necks of Manchester City. So if they drop points in their last 2 games, Man City could actually fall down to 3rd and 4th. It's actually quite shocking because they've been sitting at 2nd for majority of the season. But yeah, when it comes to the relegation battle, Arsenal, they are safe. They are completely safe. My haters' wish hasn't come true. I really wanted Arsenal to get relegated. It would have been a lovely way to cap this series off, seeing the Gunners like rot away in the Championship. I actually would have proceeded into the next season and looked at the Championship table just to show you guys. I'm that petty. Okay, so yeah, the last couple of times we played Chelsea, we got a loss to our name, a draw and a win. So our head-to-head this season's up and down. I'm actually lost. Like, I don't know which formation to use. I don't know whether to go with the 3-4-3 because it does directly combat their 5 at the back, or stick with the 4-3-3 and just kind of try to play the tactical game where I pretend to be defensive, hit them on the break, and then once the game is wide open, start controlling it. It is mind-numbing to sit back and watch a team like Chelsea play football the way that they do, but hopefully we don't fall into their trap, because that's probably what they want. Just sneak silverware into their cabinet. We still need to check to see if they won the Carabao Cup or not. But yeah, I want to hog all the trophies. Obviously, we missed out on the Carabao Cup. All we have left is the treble, and I want to get the treble done in the final season. I don't want to do the double. We did the double too many times in FIFA 22. I'm actually really surprised with the amount of times we did a quadruple with this save. And I feel like this game is a bit harder than FIFA 22, and the gameplay is a lot more standable. For Chelsea, Cobble's going to be lining up in goal to kick this game off. Reece James is at the back with Schlotterbeck, Upamecano, Lucas Hernandez and Ben Chilwell. In their midfield, they have Kai Havertz, Camavinga, On the left, they have Pulisic, Decathlon is the number 9, and their top goal scorer, Rodrigo, is playing off the right-hand side. Between the sticks for us is Fuller at the back. We have Alvarado, LaCroix, Sheehan, and McHugh. In our midfield, as our CDM, is Martinez, who is also the captain. Ruiz is in the midfield too. And we have João Felix as the number 10. Gallo's playing off the left, Hansen's playing off the right, and Richie's our number 9. Okay, team talk done, team talk done. We're going with the 4-3-3 formation, despite me being in two minds to pick the 3-4-3, despite how well it worked in the last game. I don't want to over-rinse it. I'm just going to go with the patient approach and see how Chelsea start this game off. We're attacking to the left, they're attacking to the right. As the FA Cup final at Wembley, the year 2030 is underway. 5 minutes in, the usual's happening. Just got a lot of the ball. Chelsea getting as many players behind it. Richie. João Felix. I don't think I'm going to get an early goal. Probably going to end up losing the ball. Cute. Rodrigo. Referee, watch him. He's right in front of you, dragging my top. Like, he couldn't be any more red-handed than you would want him to be in that moment. Bit cute. Still got the ball. I'm just waiting for that running behind. Hansen does it though. Hansen on it. Oh, takes a shot. He's offside. He's offside. Calm down, fans. Calm down. It's disallowed. I thought it was onside, if I'm honest with you. Look at it. They're still celebrating. The hell? I don't think they got the memo. And Reece James. Ooh, ball goes in. Back post. Cleared away. Decathlon to Camavinga. Pulisic turns. Trickery already started with Captain America himself. Ball played in. Ooh, oh, João Felix stayed where I was aiming the ball, because he completely ran across the face of the goal. I'm not too sure why. Probably would have had a shot on goal. Ball drilled to the left-hand side into Chilwell. Takes the ball down nicely. He's a composed candidate down that left-hand side. He always has been in my series. Never have a game where I just completely rip him. Decathlon in front of goal. Fuller makes a save. Corner taken short. Pulisic. It's going to drill this one in. There's a shot from Rodrigo. Chelsea have taken the lead. What a goal. Can't even hate on that. That was a nicely drilled in ball. I invited the pressure because I thought going to him was only going to draw me out. But that didn't matter. Rodrigo finds the bottom right corner. I told you guys, he's a threat. He's a threat. But can we change this around? Sometimes when we go a goal down, it only angers us. Let's see what these players are made of. Sheehan. Cute. Drills the ball to the right side. Picks out Hansen nicely. Hansen with the right foot strike across the goalkeeper. Cracks the post. It bounces out and is cleared away. Really unfortunate from the Dane. Ben Chilwell dispossesses him. Well done. Martinez wins the ball back. João Felix wiggles his way out of that press there. Ruiz. Richie. João Felix. Oh, that would have been a lovely goal. Ball falls kindly to Felix. Ruiz was surrounded by blue shirts. Ruiz moves the ball onto his left foot. Cobble makes another save. Oh, Chelsea. They can take the heat at the minute. Oh, Chelsea already doing their nonsense. Come on, intercept that. That was so lazy from our captain. Again, a lazy attempt. Lazy. What is McHugh doing? What is McHugh doing? What is McHugh doing? Why is Gallo marking McHugh's man? What? Do better than that, man. What's this guy doing? Oh, I dropped Malacia for you as well. João Felix returns it to Hansen. Hansen, oh, come on, Hansen, man. Come on, it's a simple ball on the inside. Simple ball on the inside. Ruiz. Ooh, Gallo thinks over the top. Go on, Richie. Forget the keeper. Forget the keeper. We don't care about his safety. Why does the keeper get the opportunity to just lock onto the ball? Bun his safety. If I have to boot his leg or boot his hand away from the ball, I don't care. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. 41 minutes on the clock. We're still 1-0 down. Let's go. Havertz. Oh my days. Fans Rodrigo. This just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense because my defenders didn't even stop him. Who was that again? I forgot. I swear it was Havertz. He just ran through, finds Rodrigo, and it's a simple goal. We're going into the interval 2-0 down. I'm very disappointed with the way this half has ended. We've had so many opportunities to get the equaliser. We fluffed our lines. The keeper obviously made some good saves, but there was a lot of holes in our midfield, which allowed them to just blitz through, and it's just shocking defending after that. Okay, lots of tactical changes. We've gone to a 3-4-1. Wait, is it 3-4-1? I think I'm tapped. It's 3-5-1. 3-5-1? That's correct. Come on, man. Guys, don't even ask me, man. Don't even ask me. Oop. Ruiz dinks over the top. Thank you. How does Upamecano head the ball through my player? That's not even how physics works. That's not how life works. You can't just put your head through me. And if that's the case, he headbutted me from behind. Referee, where's the whistle? And LaCroix's down. This is just not the final for me. This is just not the FA Cup final I was hoping for. LaCroix's gonna come off now. Great. LaCroix's gonna come off now. Play along the ground. A nice one for Richie. Richie cuts in, left foot. Takes too long to let one off. Richie's still on the floor. Like, bro, decide what you're doing. Are you on the floor or are you getting up? Decide, please. Please, for everyone. Oh my God. It's just shit patterns of play as well. And that's the annoying thing. Like, I can't even stop it. I can't stop it. I literally can't stop it. Like, they don't do anything special. I think the only special goal was that first goal. After that, it's just pure nonsense at the back. I don't understand how I just brought on Antonio Silva, but he's moving like he ain't got no energy. I want to understand that. I'm going to bollock him when he comes into the dressing room. There's no way you're not going to be anywhere near the Champions League final squad. I just want him to know that with this lack of energy that he's showing, he is not going to be anywhere near the final squad. Come on, play the ball. Like, they just don't want to get the ball out of their feet. 3-0 down. This is no longer our stadium. We have relinquished ownership or second-hand ownership of the Wembley Stadium. You can't get played off the park like this and think you own the gaff. You can't. This is Chelsea Stadium now, clearly. Havertz. James. Di Catalaire. Come on, man. Are you serious? Are you not? This is a joke. This is a joke. I can't make any of this up. I really can't. You can't make any of this up. You got their right back just ticky-tackering his way to our box. It all started from that right-hand side. This is a joke. And Eriksen's just standing there. Bearing in mind, he's just come on full energy. He's just standing there. Domestically, we have let ourselves down this season. Domestically. Other than the league. I think my players are just completely finished. They're finished with this match. Like, it's like they're hungover after winning the league, after turning things around against Barcelona. They're completely hungover. Look, can't buy a goal. You can't buy a goal. Oh, come on, man. You can't buy a goal. Can't buy a goal. Pulisic. Oh, no, come on. No. Oh, guys, you can't make this up, man. I literally just breathed on him for... You see it. You see throughout the series, yeah? These guys be dragging me. My shirt's going like this. My shirt's fully like that. Oh, it's not a penalty. Okay. But nah, guys, the guy threw himself on the ground as soon as I made contact. As soon as I made contact. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Fuller, you should be embarrassed as well. Beaten this many times. No, I'm taking off my glasses. No, I'm done seeing things. I don't want to see correctly anymore. I just don't want to see what's happening in front of me. I'm taking these glasses off. We've got 6 minutes remaining of blindness. Well, I'm not blind. I can actually see it. It's 5-0. 5-0. I had to rub my eyes. It's 5-0. God, we couldn't even grab a consolation before they grabbed their 5th. And that's the demoralizing part of this. That is the demoralizing part of this. We couldn't grab a consolation before they grabbed their 5th. And it was screaming out for a goal. It was screaming out for the bottom right corner from Richie. I think I should have subbed Richie off time ago as well. Marchetti should have definitely got game time. But I spent so much time complaining that it just stopped mattering to me who got game time or not. There's your consolation for you. There's your consolation for you. Douglas Richie bags another goal. Obviously adds to his tally in all competitions. Look at the crowd. Why are they clapping? There we go. We had the opportunity to confirm the double before we headed off into the final episode of the series. 5-1 is the scoreline. The Blues have turned Wembley blue. We've signed it over. We signed the lease over. It belongs to Chelsea now. Graham Potter, have at it. Wembley belongs to you. Shocking performance. 5-1. I haven't been this embarrassed in a final before. Obviously, there's a first for everything. Obviously, you got to lose with grace. In game, I don't have to show etiquette. But at the end of it, you got to show etiquette. Again, the first goal, yeah. The first goal was spectacular. Second goal, I don't understand what happened. Third goal, I mean, again, I don't understand what happened. But on the eye, their goals were actually nice. They ticky-tacked through my defense. And they earned this trophy at the end of the day. Kai Havertz lifts it. I don't know why I'm making you guys watch this. Bun Chelsea, man. We're stopping it from here. Roller coaster of emotions. You have to look at it like this. We went from losing in the semi-final, 1-0, first leg, to winning the league title. Even though we expected it, it's still a bit of a high. Making a huge comeback against Barcelona. It weren't huge, but it's big in my eyes because of the side we played against. But we made a comeback against Barcelona only to get pammed 5-1 in the final. This game is... There's no rest for the wicked, you know. You can't just relax. I can't lie. I kind of regret not going in with the 3-4-3 formation. The fact that we managed to squeeze 103 episodes out of this game, I mean, it means that it was more enjoyable compared to FIFA 22 to just sit here and record. Obviously, you guys kept me going. The more comments and the more feedback that I got, the easier it got to actually sit here and record and be myself on camera. I felt a lot more comfortable this time around. Obviously, FIFA 22 was my first year of doing the content, and FIFA 23 is obviously my second year. And there's obviously gonna be like confidence improvements, like in terms of like projecting my voice, not sounding so monotone. If you guys go all the way back to FIFA 22, like I was so I feel like I'm monotone now still, but obviously there's a bit more emotion in my commentary, so it kind of does have you guys drawn in to the gameplay. And there's a few guys saying that they enjoy the sliders as well. That's something that I'm going to continue to do. I didn't do it much on FIFA 22 because I just felt like you guys didn't really care how I played FIFA. You guys just wanted the content. But just seeing your comments, seeing the appreciation for the sliders that I've been tweaking. Obviously, you guys don't have to copy it, but if you guys do, like I said, keep giving me feedback. In terms of feedback, we're gonna continue to talk about feedback. In terms of feedback, I would like that to continue. I know this is like the very end of this series, but I do want to have good feedback going in. Well, not just good feedback, but a good amount of feedback going into FC24, just so I know what went well with this series and what went wrong. And what went wrong, so I can actually fix like issues like audio. Like, guys, don't let me slide with audio. If the audio is on, because I'm editing it, I know how bad the audio can be. I have to tweak it to make it sound not so bad with the static in the background. But if the audio is very bad to the point where the video is not really watchable, let me know in the comment section below, because yeah, if I just feel like the standard's okay and you guys are just going to sit through it, then it's not going to improve if no one's saying anything about it. Because in my head, when I'm editing it, I'm kind of trying to obviously not hide it because it's so obvious. but I'm trying to disguise the static noise as much as I can. This mic isn't too cheap, but obviously I can get better. And yeah, if the problem is the mic, obviously I'm gonna have to go out and get a better mic. But I'll try to fix the audio, just so like we don't have any intros to episodes where there's so much static. And no, I'm going off a tangent on audio, but you guys get the gist. Just keep giving me feedback on the content and editing, just anything, just absolutely anything. So for the last episode, this is who you should expect us to be playing against. We have Liverpool at home. That's going to be really quick highlights. When probably not going to include Southampton. Probably just going to try to keep the video as short and sweet as possible. But we got PSG to cap the series off entirely. Definitely looking forward to that one. Hopefully it's not as much as a headache as the Chelsea game. We did a lot of complaining to the point I actually have a headache now. But yeah, if you made it this far, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere video, or upload one. But yeah, we're gonna part ways before I go on a tangent about audio again. Take care for now. Peace.